Most people are opening presents on Christmas Eve. But in New York, a woman is staring at photos of her niece's bloody lip, sent from 1,000 miles away.
He dragged her around the house by her ankle, punched her in the temple, and she sent me photos to my email, but I don't know if they're from today or not. But in the photos, there's scratches on her neck, a bloody lip, bruised.
The victim is trapped in a Florida apartment with 3 toddlers and a man who treats her like a punching bag. If she won't call for help, her family will, triggering a confrontation that will shatter their holiday.
To get information, she's scared to call the police, but she wants to move back home to New York.
Deputies arrive at apartment 516 in Palm Coast. They aren't looking for a holiday celebration. They're looking for a woman named Kennedy who is living a nightmare behind closed doors.
Hello, are you in 516? Okay. Are you in 516?
Yeah, hi.
Okay, hey, can we talk?
Yeah.
Are you...
You scare my kids.
What do you mean I'm scaring kids?
Kennedy opens the door just a crack. She isn't looking at the officers. She's scanning the hallway and the room behind her, terrified of the man sleeping in the next room.
Hi, are you Kennedy? Hi, yeah. Okay, hi. Are you just going back around there? Okay. Are you able to come out and talk to us? I'm sorry, what did you say? Are you able to come out and talk to us? Yeah, okay. So we got a call from the neighbors that there was some stuff going on earlier here. Is there anything you want to talk about?
This is the survival paradox. Kennedy has been punched and dragged, yet she's defending her abuser because he is her only source of financial survival in a state where she has no one.
Secretly, I'm trying to make a plan. There's like a drama right now because, like I said, there's a history with the police and stuff like that, and then this.
Yeah. Have you been arrested before? Here?
No.
Okay.
For the same reason, but in New York.
While Kennedy whispers her fears in the hallway, the deputies realize they are in a race against time. They have the photos, they have the aunt's testimony, and they know Mike is just a few feet away.
So, aunt called, she's from New York, and said that he put his hands on her earlier today and his birthday comes to return. And she didn't want anything to happen to her kids, that's why she didn't call.
Okay.
And he's inside, and he has no idea. I told him the neighbor called clearly, because I'm not going to let the aunt call. No. Yeah, that's what I...
The deputies pull the husband, Mike, out of the apartment. He steps out cool and collected, playing the role of the overworked, normal dad who is just dealing with a noisy household.
It's 8:49 p.m.
Yeah.
How do you
I'm
know?
not trying to be sarcastic, I'm being serious. I'm freaking stressed and tired and don't sleep and just on you. But again, not all day, We did argue a little bit today. She left, went to the store, she was gone for a while, came back, left again.
Mike's tone is dismissive, almost bored. He's used to this. He thinks he can talk his way out of anything, just like he did back in New York.
Yeah.
What happens when you guys argue? I know that you got arrested before. I looked at it before I got here. You got arrested before for domestic violence. Is that normal?
No. No, it's not normal. It's fine.
So what happened when you got arrested the first time? When you got arrested for hitting her?
I never was a kid. I was never arrested for hitting.
In New York?
Yeah. Never actually hit her, ever.
Okay.
I mean, she might have said that briefly, and then it was dropped, so it never came.
The deputy has heard enough. In Florida, if there is probable cause for domestic violence, an arrest isn't a choice, it's a mandate. The holiday spirit officially ends here.
All right, once we put these on you, we'll explain everything that's going on, okay?
Take off in a second.
Charlie, please find your father. Wait a minute, this one. Oh, right here? Just lean on the car.
Why? I just don't understand.
Sit in there and I'll explain it to you. Let me double check the back.
Mike's cool demeanor shatters instantly. He goes from the tired dad to the scorned husband, immediately trying to sniff out who betrayed him.
Did you say your dog?
Yeah, like, who else is in my house? I wouldn't never hit her.
Okay. All right, I asked you what happened. You had a chance to explain yourself. You didn't want to tell me what occurred. You were very vague, very
Ma'am, I'm not
invasive.
trying to be vague, but I absolutely did not put my hands on her.
Okay.
And I don't, I mean, I'm not going to get no rage if you tell me she said that, but I would be.
Most people expect a victim to feel safe once the handcuffs click. But for Kennedy, the arrest feels like a death sentence for her family's stability.
I didn't say yes or no. That's why I'm confused. I know how this goes, and I didn't say yes or no. So he said it's just based on the phone call that you guys received.
Well, that alone is enough. And then when I had asked you, you did allude to that occurred. The phone call was enough. And me coming here and speaking to you, I have enough to pursue. And even after speaking to you, it was even more.
Can I understand what's the point of speaking to me if you just go over to a phone call?
The trauma bond is on full display. Kennedy is mourning the loss of her abuser's presence because she is terrified of the financial void he leaves behind.
And financially, I can't support this apartment by myself. We could barely support it together. And now I'm thinking, well, now what? Especially if he can't come back. What the hell? I understand my aunt said what she said.
Yeah, for the next couple of days he can't come
Well,
back.
I'm just saying, like, let's say the judge decides,
Yeah.
no, he can't come back X amount of a year or whatever they work with. I can't. I can't.
Kennedy paces the hallway, her anger vibrating through the Bodycam footage. She admits to a cycle of abuse that she has been trapped in for years, moving from state to state.
So you have to understand from my perspective, like, if I felt like I needed to call the police, which I've never hesitated, I would have done so.
At what point do you say it is enough? What's your
like
past?
from the past, like what was
To this day, right now, what's your enough? Like
I felt like I was
enough.
gonna be. Yeah.
Do you hear yourself?
I
You
know
what
it sounds insane.
Not insane. That's huge. It's being a victim.
To try and provide some small comfort to the toddler witnessing their father's arrest, the deputy goes to her patrol car. She isn't just a law enforcer. She's trying to mend a broken holiday.
You guys want some Christmas gifts? I got two in my car, a boy and a girl. Look at that.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. But just
I don't know what to do because it's Christmas. If this was like another day, I'd probably be more like, all right.
reach out to your aunt and ask her for financial support for the next couple of days.
Before leaving, the deputy delivers a reality check that cuts through Kennedy's denial. It's the only thing that finally makes her go silent.
Understand all the aspects, but you don't need all of those aspects in addition to what's occurring. I don't want to say anything in front of yourself.
Yeah.
But in addition to what is occurring, that is worse. You're not a punching bag.
No, I didn't call you guys, and then it's Christmas weekend, and this is exactly like a double whammy of like what I don't want happening.
Mike was charged with domestic battery. He claimed it was just an argument, but the bruises on Kennedy's lip and the photos in the aunt's email told a different story.